you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
We are doing a radio.com check-in right now. I'm so excited. We're joined by Dua Lipa. You have your Studio 2054 live stream performance happening on November 27th. That is so exciting.
I'm so excited. I really can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're working really hard on it. So yeah.
I know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said I'm excited to talk to you about it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this has got to be crazy that she's breaking time to from rehearsing and doing all that, because I'm sure that is taking up so much of your day nowadays, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really my whole day, but I love it and it's really fun, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
And the way they're describing it is crazy. I mean, you're going to be kind of hosting it as if it's kind of like this whole, not performance. Well, you are going to be performing, but just display of show, really, right?
Yeah, it is a live performance, but it's, I guess, much more than that. It's quite theatrical, and there'll be lots of guest appearances and guest performers, and there'll be custom built sets, and it kind of runs all the way through, and it'll be really fun. I'm excited for you guys to see it and how we present it to you guys. I think it's going to be really fun, and I hope you love it.
Yeah, and you got tons of guests joining you, right?
Mm-hmm.
None we can know about yet?
Well, I just announced my first guest, which is Angèle, who I just put a song out with called Fever. She's a Belgian artist who lives in France, and it's a song that I'm really proud of. I love this song, and yeah, a video comes out tomorrow. So with the announcement for the video, I also announced that she'll be joining me for Studio 2054.
That's so exciting. Yeah, the song dropped exactly a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking at the writing credits on it. You had Julia Michaels helping with it. You were writing on it. How fun was that to put together?
It was so much fun. I mean, I got to work with collaborators that I've worked with for a really long time, Ian and Caroline, and also Julia, who I've worked with before and quite a few times. And I'm so happy that we get to share this song together. And then, after writing this song, I loved it so much, but I wanted to collaborate with Angèle. I was such a fan of hers, and I thought she was so cool, and I loved what she stood for, and I loved her music videos and the messaging behind it. And this felt like the perfect song. And I guess we just she wrote it in French, but we were going back and forth on ideas and stuff via text until we got to hang out in person. And that was even more fun because we really got to know each other, and I feel like we made a really nice friendship through it.
Yeah, and it's a special record, like most of your records, it's just good energy, and I think it'll bring a really nice touch to Studio 54 or 2054.
2054, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited.
So what did the creative process look like for coming up with what you guys are going to bring on November 27th?
Well, I guess it began with the play on words with Studio 2054, and that being, again, alluding to future nostalgia and bringing something modern, but at the same time touching on lots of different moments in time and lots of genres and decades, and going from wanting to have roller rinks, and then wanting to have raves, and then wanting to have an 80s TV show, and it basically just takes you through the decades all the way throughout. And so it's fun, but I guess it's very much in true future nostalgia fashion of wanting to bring all those elements in together and creating something new, but something that also feels reminiscent to an era that maybe you've seen before or been a part of, or whatever that may be. It's just kind of bringing that to life.
You're a super visual artist to me. When I see, even the album art or record art, I just feel like that's a big part of your process. Was there mood boards involved with creating what everything will look like visually for this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even, especially with every set, what outfit goes with it, what's the color scheme for it, what we're going to do, what it's going to look like, what the lights are going to be like. All those things are super important in kind of the creation of all of this. But I love it. I feel like a lot of the time when I write music, I also imagine what the music videos are going to look like, or where that's going to take me, especially for Levitating, for example. While I was making that, I was like, oh my god, this feels like a Austin Powers-esque type video. That's all I could imagine. I was like, imagine if I could just get Mike Myers in the video. But it was kind of that kind of 60s space futuristic feel that I wanted to get in on the video. And so it's constantly building up on those little ideas that I have while writing the songs, and then bringing it to life in different ways. That makes it interesting for everyone at home, especially during this time when we can't really be together. So it's fun to create something that still feels exciting and that we can all be a part of.
So is there going to be like monologues built into it? Because I know you said you were hosting, and I saw your monologue on Kimmel, which I thought you just killed and like did so good at. So I'm excited to see that part of it as well.
Thank you. There will be somebody doing some hosting.
Okay.
It's not going to be me. I'm going to stick to the performing.
Got it.
I can tell you for now.
Okay. Well, I did watch your live with Elton John, and I felt emotional for you because I could tell how much that meant to you. And I mean, he is just iconic. So to see the two of you together was really something. How was that on your end? Like, did you kind of have to like gather yourself before you jumped on a live with Elton John?
Oh, for sure. I feel like I woke up in the morning and I was like making notes all day about like what I was going to ask him. I was going to ask him, trying to prepare, but I guess nothing can really prepare you until, you know, you kind of get on screen with him and have this conversation. And he's so lovely and was so nice. And I was so like taken back by his lovely words. And he was so down to earth and fun. And, you know, he was so easy to talk to. And it was great to also get to pick his brains as someone who had also experienced Studio 54 itself, and that era, especially going into something like Studio 2054, it was really exciting. And he's so open and fun, and that was amazing.
Yeah, and I just like, I loved hearing him like hype you up and tell you how much him and his household like loves listening to your music, and that just had to be such a good feeling.
It was the best feeling. It was the best feeling. I'm so humbled by it, and I feel so lucky. It was so nice.
Yeah, and I mean, you've worked with some incredible artists lately. I've been Madonna, Missy Elliott. You got on live with Gwen Stefani. Has there been anything you've kind of learned from them through this process?
I guess, you know, hard work never stops.
Yeah.
From getting to work with these incredible, legendary, iconic artists that, you know, have been able to constantly reinvent themselves as time has gone by and still be able to remain really authentic to their true selves. That's something that's so inspiring. And, you know, on top of it all, to I guess to them, I'm a relatively new artist, although I'm like on my second record, so maybe other people wouldn't think so, but it's so nice for them to want to join me on this and create something special and something unique that I guess would have never really happened if it wasn't for us to all have been in lockdown.
Yeah, that is one great thing that's come from it. But I think lockdown aside though, hearing the way they speak of you and your work and your talent, like they've been a fan for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you. This year has been, you know, amazing and difficult all at the same time. You know, we're all kind of learning to live in this new normal, but I'm really grateful for the experiences it's also given me, even though it's all kind of happened from these four corners.
Yeah. Well, one thing I really loved that you asked Elton, and I'm going to ask you now, is the most fun artist you've worked with and the most naughty artist you've worked with, or experience that you've had with them.
Oh my God, the most fun artist and the most naughty artist.
Or maybe like experience or moment you had creating a record or whatever you've done.
You know, I had so much fun with Angèle. She's amazing. We had such a blast. And I mean, also the most fun, naughty, I mean, everyone that I've worked with has been so amazing, but Miley also, she's like really fun and naughty and just such a blast. So yeah.
That's incredible. So the holidays are coming up. Do you have anything planned? Are you going to slow it down a little bit and just kind of relax? Or are you going to keep going?
I think once I'm done with the live stream, which is kind of my main focus at the moment, I'm going to hopefully film one more music video, something for the new year. And then once I'm done with that, then I think I'll probably check out for Christmas for a little bit, and then get ready to go again quite soon after.
Do you have a plan for what's next in 2021, or are you just kind of taking it as it goes? Because I know you were supposed to obviously tour this year and you had to kind of reconfigure everything.
Yeah, I mean, I've got more music coming for you guys. So yeah, that'll be in 2021.
Yeah, and Club Future Nostalgia, we're getting that on vinyl, right?
Yes, that's
That
actually is that 27th of November as well, I think.
So that comes out the same day
on the day of the live stream, but I might have to come back to you on that one because it might be sooner. But normally I get my dates right, but I might not get this one right. I think it's right, but I don't know. Maybe I'm making it up, but I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, one thing I like about vinyls is that they're so special. If it's your favorite album, you want to own it on vinyl. Are there a couple albums that you were like, I have to go out and get the vinyl of this?
I have quite a few vinyls at home. I mean, I love the Gorillaz album, Demon Days, which I have on vinyl, which I love. I mean, it's hard when I have Loose, the Nelly Furtado album, on vinyl, one of my favorite pop records. Duchess by Fergie, love that vinyl. I actually got given that as a gift. Because my love for her.
Yeah.
And I've got so many. I've got Tame Impala, Currents. That's a good album. There are so many. I love having like the physical copy of albums from artists that I love. I feel like, you know, alongside being able to play it on a record player, I just think it's such a like cool thing to have, because I feel like CDs, it's much more difficult to kind of find a CD player, and I feel like vinyl is really a thing. Yeah,
I'm glad that it came back. It really is kind of like a sweet hobby that people have nowadays. Like,
and I think it's lovely because I feel like so many formats of music are dying, especially with like streaming happening, but that's something that feels really timeless and something that you can keep for a very long time. And it's also cool because you just get this like massive album cover on the big, you know, and you get to pull out your big vinyl, and it's the whole process of it. It feels like some kind of magical ritual.
And it kind of gives the artists a chance to have the fans listening to it the way they intended from beginning to end.
Awesome. Exactly, which is how I've like grown up listening to music and albums. Like I've always gone from like the first song to the last, and that's what's made me fall in love so much with different artists, and because of the story that they told through the music. And yeah, I think you're completely right. It exactly gives people that opportunity and allows them to listen to it exactly how the artist intended it.
Absolutely. Well, hey, congrats on everything. We can't wait to see Studio 2054, November 27th. I'm so excited for you, and congratulations on just all your success. Such wonderful music you put out this year.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, good rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye.